2 years ago, my brother met a woman on a Colombian dating site.
When I first saw her picture, I was like, she is a Colombian Taylor Swift.
His behavior at that time was what my wife and I would call puppy love.
She couldn't speak English, he couldn't speak Spanish, but he ran off to Colombia to go meet her.
Colombia was awesome. I love Colombia. I met her family.
She had 3 children, so he brought the kids gifts. At the time, he was still living in a storage unit.
It scared the bejesus out of Lynn and me.
We didn't know when he showed up to Colombia if he was going to be catfished, if held for ransom.
Mark can't afford to keep up with his own bills, much less take on a wife and 3 kids.
After he came back to the States, she broke it off with him.
I gave her $580 out of my tax return.
I don't think that she ever really loved and had any intentions of marrying my brother. He has not moved on. He still messages her. She has posted, "Please, Mark, stop harassing me."
Do you think that she was using you?
Absolutely not.
What happened that caused her to break this off?
A little bit of the language barrier, I think, didn't permit us. Like, I knew basic Spanish and she knew basic English, kind of broken, but to have...
Because y'all were going through Google translating or something,
Yes,
right?
sir.
You'd type in and then
to have
hit
a serious
translate.
conversation.
Yeah.
Mark, I think if the truth be known, you were getting too serious and she was not looking for that.
I think the feeling...
If that were not the case, why would she have found someone in Texas already who contacted you asking you about her?
I know she loved me in the beginning. I think
As a friend, not a romantic.
when I think the feelings faded.
These are excerpts from her Facebook post between she and you. She says, "Please stop harassing me and my family. The situation is unbearable. This has become an obsession. I can't stand anymore." You say to her, "I just want to hear the truth that you have had difficulty admitting that you also love me." She says, "What love? I always offered you friendship, but you will never understand it. I think you need help and urgent prayer.
That's why we're here.
Leave me alone and my family. I see that my friendship and kindness was ill interpreted."
I think she's saying that to justify cheating behind my back. She found the other guy while we were still together.
Okay, let's agree with that. Let's agree with
Yeah.
that. But
Still, you gotta close the door.
point is,
She says, "Leave me alone."
she's moved on.
And you have to move on, Mark.
Well, he's on all these
Well,
other
as
dating
far as I
sites.
know, I think they're broken up because she had lied to him. Her feelings towards me changed when Jill intervened and wrote her. Jill wrote her saying that I'll never be able to take care of her kids. I'll never be able to take care of her.
I wrote her and told her you were living in a storage unit.
She knew that.
And why is
She
he
knew the whole-
spending his money to go to Colombia?
She knew.
He has nothing to offer you and your children. She needs to know the truth.
She knew my whole situation. I Skyped
Then
her
why would you
from my
worry
phone from the storage
Why
unit.
would you
She
worry
knew
about
exactly
me
where I
telling
was.
her the same thing if she already knew that? Why
Because
would
you were
worry
putting
about it?
things in her head.
If it was the truth, then how's that me putting anything in her head?
She's saying, "Please, God, leave me alone. What do I have to do to get away from you? Or what is up? What's the deal?"
Well, the damage had been done by then.
Well, but it's done.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rewind to the first questions I asked you when you came out here. I said, "How are your problem recognition and problem solving skills?" And you said, "Really good." And I said, "Are you honest with yourself? Do you see things clearly?" And I think you're letting emotion cloud your logic here. This woman is not seeking a relationship with you. She's pleading. What's it take for you to accept that there's no
over.
future with her?
That's hard to accept. That's really hard to accept.